Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today we're going to talk about my capsule wardrobe for summer and fall, autumn of 2021. I didn't do one for either season, any season of the past year because I figured that, it would be kind of pointless. I wasn't really going out either way. I figured I would get back into fashion and talking about fashion in the channel. I mean, I was talking about it either way, but talking about what I'm actually wearing as opposed to just ideas and things like that. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is actually this bit here, which is where I keep my, well, that's some fabric there, but here's where I keep jewelry and things like that. I also have my coffee here and water. I have some jewelry here, hair accessories and things like that, but I'm not really gonna go into that today. I'm just gonna talk about the clothes. So starting from here, I hope the color balance isn't as much of an issue as usual as it was last time, but let me try and fix the balance. The last time I went here and talked about my capsule wardrobe, I think this top wasn't embroidered, but it's embroidered now. I did this myself, and it's a sort of front tie top from ZARA that I got from my aunt, I think. And this is the embroidery that I made. I unfortunately had to make it onto another fabric and then sew it onto here because it didn't look really nice the first time that I tried to embroider it. It didn't really turn out too well. And even when you look at the design itself, it's a bit crooked, but I like the fact that I made it myself, that I embroidered it myself, and I like how it turned out. So this is one of my favorite pieces. And this is a really normal and basic sort of half sleeve white button down top, and I like this one. I like this one for layering. It looks really nice with a lot of different bottoms and skirts and stuff like that, and with vests on top, for example. And it's just really nice to have to contrast these with black clothes. This is a off-shoulder black top that you saw on my last summer's capsule wardrobe video. I have it on the wrong side. Very nice for summer. It's kind of a velvety fabric, but it's not really too hot, as you can imagine, and it's very versatile. So I like to wear this with sort of more kind of longer skirts or skirts that kind of go to the knees or past the knees. This is a white off-shoulder shirt that you've also seen most likely. It's a bit longer, so you can tuck it under a skirt or anything like that, and it does have sort of ruffly top. With these ones, I do have to say that they do kind of ride up over your shoulders, but if you have to keep sort of making sure to keep having to make them off-shoulder. But it's very versatile, mostly because it's white. It's just a solid white shirt, and it's very nice and looks very cute. I think it's actually a bit more classic and versatile than you might think, because I know a lot of people think that this whole cottagecore thing is out, but I think it's kind of a classic thing that you can just wear for different styles, and it looks very cute and feminine. And this one is a sort of sheer black top that you have seen before too. If you have seen my previous capsule wardrobe video, like you can see, it's kind of sheer. It looks even more sheer in person, but this one was given to me by my best friend, and it's really nice for the summer because it's sheer and also because it's nice for layering. You can wear a tank top underneath, or you can wear this under maybe like a spaghetti strap top or a dress or something like that. It's a nice way to wear black without having to sacrifice too much comfort. And for the summer, these are just my pink extensions that you might have seen me wear in a couple of videos. There are actually two, but it looks like one. Yeah, I keep them here because I don't want them to get tangled, but they look kind of weird there, but Another white shirt. I basically just keep this one for when I have the other one in the wash, and so this one is equally versatile. It's the same, it's just that it has longer sleeves. This is probably my favorite dress. I haven't worn it in a while, but I love it. It's a pinafore skirt, and it has, the straps at the front, and then in the back it sort of crosses over like this. It looks really cute, really vintage. It goes down to the knees, and it's a sort of brown, kind of like forest green color almost, not really black, and it has red check, or not check, but grid on it. Very pretty. It's very nice to wear with the white, any of the white shirts that I have shown, the off-shoulder one for example. Any of them are very nice with it. Kind of hard to pair with black because like I mentioned, the skirt is in black itself, so it looks a bit weird when you pair it with black. And it's by Alice's Pick, and I got it secondhand on a Facebook sale. This is a longer skirt by MARCCAIN that I got from GOTRENDIER more recently, or in the last like 6 months or so. And it's very nice and flowy. I really like this. The only thing is that the elastic kind of gets twisted, and you kind of have to keep fixing it. But you know, as long as I remember to do it or check how it looks before I put it on, it's not really that much of a problem. And it doesn't happen too often either. It's just a matter of checking it after you wash it. And it has a very nice, it's sort of an A-line skirt, but it also has this sort of detail, triangle detail on it. That's sort of, it's sort of a triangle zone between the different layers of it. And like I said, it's a long skirt, but I think it's nice for the summer because of how flowy it is, and because the fabric is actually pretty thin. I mean, it's not see-through, but it feels light on the skin. This is one that is kind of hard to wear and hard to pair, but you have seen it. I wore it in my 50s outfit video, the one inspired by Donna. And this one is kind of hard to pair because you can pretty much only wear it with white. Kind of hard to style with this with a black top, and you pretty much can only wear it with sandals. And it's just a very nice, little beautiful looking long skirt, white skirt, and it has tiered detail on the bottom with some eyelet lace. Really beautiful and nice for the summer, but like I said, kind of hard to wear. And it's kind of an awkward length in which it's not really hitting you at the most flattering part, but it makes for really pretty, really vintage looking outfits. This one is a skirt that this is pretty much my most worn skirt of all time. I got it from a Facebook sale. That one, by the way, I got this at a vintage store. This one I got from a Facebook sale several years ago. And it's so versatile and nice. And it's just perfect for band shirts or anything like that. Just so comfortable. It's kind of flowy, so it's a little bit uncomfortable, I guess, if you wear it on a windy day, but you can just wear shorts underneath or tights if it's kind of cooler. And it's just so easy to pair and wear with anything. And I also have this dress, a white dress that you've already seen most likely if you have seen that other video that I've been talking about. It's a knee length, it goes to knees, a white dress, and it has this v-neck that is kind of low cut. I've worn it in videos before actually. And it's very, very nice for the summer, but it is really breezy, you know, definitely for like the hottest days of the summer. And everything else past that is actually stuff that I'm either trying to sell or that I think is more like special occasion dresses and clothes like that, that I don't think they really are part of my main core capsule wardrobe because they're not really daily wear items. So I really have them here mostly because I need them to be hanging because I can get wrinkles and stuff like that. So as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff here that I really wish you didn't have to see. But yeah, here I have the rest of my clothes. Here I have nail polishes and stuff like that, you know, some hair products, mostly nail stuff, and some kind of electronic stuff that I couldn't fit anywhere else. But here I have my band shirts. I'm gonna try and take this and sort of put it up like this so you can see my band shirts here. So as I have mentioned before, I keep them, I pretty much consider them to be an item on their own because they have the same stylistic, they have the same kind of, you know, style. They're basically tops of the same style, but they kind of can be combined differently in terms of, you know, their colors and stuff like that. But I do consider them to be kind of the same item over and over, although they do have different cuts and stuff like that. But the tops that are different, that aren't band shirts, are this one that I mentioned before. Well, I didn't mention it, but it's just a spaghetti strap top that's kind of a satin, kind of shiny fabric, and like you can see, it's a smaller floral print, and it's very nice too. I like it in the winter too, because you can wear it over like a black turtleneck, and you can also wear it over a sheer shirt in the summer. And this one is a this one is a Barbie shirt. Very cute. I saw it on GOTRENDIER and I decided that it was really cute and I wanted it. And I like Barbies a lot. I had Barbies as a kid and they were my favorite. They were my favorite doll, and I don't know, I just like Barbie, you know. You've probably seen me, well, I have a video of me playing like old Barbie games, and I also have the white, what's this called? The painting. I think it's called I was gonna say Kanagawa. I think it's called the painting, or the Great Wave of Kanagawa, I think. And it's just printed over this white t-shirt. I have a version where it's a sort of grayish blue color and it's printed white over it. I'm gonna show it to you in a bit, but this is just really nice for the summer, mainly because it's white and, you know, it's a very pretty print. I also have this boat neck, I think it's called a boat neck top, which has a half sleeve, and I just like the fact that, you know, it's very versatile, of course, and the fact that it says nothing, it just has no print, is really, you know, it can be practical at times if you have printed bottoms and printed skirts and things like that. By the way, when I was talking about my dresses, I should have mentioned this one. This you have seen before, I'm pretty sure. I have worn this before in videos several times. It's a dress I got from a vintage store a while ago. So yeah, I like it a lot and I wear it all the time. It's actually very good for the summer because you can wear it as just one layer, and you know, the fact that it's black, it's not really that big of a deal. And I like the fact that it's long, actually, because I can wear it without any tights or anything. I do wear it with shorts often just because I don't want my thighs to be rubbing together as I walk. But other than that, it's really nice for the summer. So like I mentioned, I also have the blue version of the Kanagawa shirt, and it's really pretty. I kind of like this a bit more just because this is a really beautiful color. I also have these top that you might have seen me wear before, because it's kind of a modern take on the 19th century tops that have these sort of lace neckline before, or I guess under the actual neckline. And it's quite pretty. I like the print and the detail and the fact that it's sort of shaped like a sweatshirt, but it has that detail that it's kind of vintage looking. So here I have some sweaters, vests and stuff like that. Obviously not a lot, considering that, you know, it's gonna be summer and it's gonna be really hot, but this is one of them. Probably the most interesting out of all of them is this one. This is embroidered, as you can see. It's kind of hard to know what to pair this with, but I guess you could wear it as an actual top on its own, because it's not too low cut or anything, and the buttons are actually flower shaped as well. And it's really pretty top. I guess it would be sort of a crop top if you were to wear it by itself. And yeah, I think, let me show it to you actually in a better way. And so yeah, it's a really pretty one. I haven't really figured out how to wear it on the daily, or, you know, wear it as a on a casual outfit, but I really would like to wear it more often, so that's why it's here. This is one that I haven't worn in a while, and it's my spiked denim vest. This I would sometimes wear with my band shirts before, when I went outside more often. and it's quite nice. It's a little bit heavy because of the spikes. It feels a bit heavy, but it's nice. I don't love the fact that it obscures the actual band shirt that you're wearing, but I do like the look that it gives. It's a bit kind of hard, but you know, it's soft in a way, kind of a soft version because it's just denim, you know, it's not like a leather vest or anything. I also have this vest, which is wool, and it's actually sort of a navy color, and I like the fact that I can wear this over the white shirt that I mentioned. Where's the white button down? This is very nice over the white button down, especially with a mini skirt. It looks really cute and sort of like you're going to school or something, and it's actually very flattering because this part really stays on your very natural waist, on the sort of you know, the thinnest part of your waist, so it looks really nice. And I also have two cardigans that I got from GOTRENDIER, and these are they're from H&M, but I got them from GOTRENDIER. This one is a red color. I thought it was a bit more of a true red, but it's really sort of an orange red, like sort of really warm red. But it's still nice to wear sometimes with sort of black outfits to give it a bit of a pop of color, or some band shirts that have orange or red also look good with this over them. And of course, they're just kind of a, you know, thing that you might have on your bag or backpack or something, because it does get kind of cold in the desert if it's nighttime. It's really hot during the day, and then as it gets to nighttime, it actually gets really cold. So it's actually better to have just a sweater with you. And this is a pink one, and I pretty much only bought it for that 50s outfit video, but I decided I wouldn't resell it or anything because I actually liked it. I think it's good quality, and it's a pretty color. It's sort of a very nice pastel pink, and I like cardigans. I might not get a lot of wear out of it, but you know, the fact that it's a light color makes it really appropriate for the season. So here I have some other stuff. Here's my petticoat for the Lolita stuff and whatever else I might want to wear a petticoat with. That's by Classical Puppets, but I don't think they sell petticoats anymore, unfortunately, but you might find one by Classical Puppets if you go to Lace Market or something like that. They're probably still around if you try and find them. This is a silk pencil dress that I got a while ago from, I think, a Facebook sale or Instagram, I'm not sure, but very beautiful. I had to fix this part here, I think, but yeah, I did fix it. And now it's perfectly fine and wearable, and I love it. It has a bit of an elastic here, so it's very comfortable, and it looks really nice and really formal. This one I bought kind of recently. It's a sort of dark fuchsia color, and I got it from GOTRENDIER, but it's by Gap. This is very nice for like band shirts, or I was thinking of these mainly because of the Barbie shirt that I didn't have a lot of skirts or bottoms to wear with, so I decided that this would be a good one. And it's just a very nice corduroy skirt that is in a color that I don't see a lot, so I decided that it would be cool to have this. This is a mini skirt from CNA that I got from a Facebook sale again. It has a slightly sort of alternative or gothy, sort of like, you know, early goth punk kind of feel, and because of the zipper mainly, it's not really, it does open, but the real zipper for the clothes is behind it, so this doesn't actually reveal anything if you were to open it, because it has another layer underneath. But it's really nice. I would like to wear this. I like to wear this with tights and stuff like that. It's a bit too short to wear by itself. This one is by Topshop, and I got it a while ago from the actual Topshop store, probably more than 5 years ago or 6, and it's still going strong. This elastic never even bends or anything. It's perfectly fine, and it looks beautiful, very flattering, and it looks great with black tops and white tops alike. It looks beautiful with a bunch of different stuff. These are some shorts that you've already seen because I told you a while ago that I cut I had some regular black pants and I just cut them and made them into shorts, and they're doing okay. They're kind of like borderline too small for me, but they work all right. And because, you know, I had those pants, I had them since middle school, so, you know, I've grown a little bit since then. Everything behind that is really just like pajama stuff, or let me see, yeah, either pajama stuff or like clothes that I have essentially stored because they're not actually part of the capsule wardrobe, or they're for winter and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the shoes. So the first one I'm going to show you is they're by Me Too, which is a Mexican brand. As you can see, they're sort of a floral print and they're sort of ballerina shape, but they do have a little bit of a heel on them, which makes them a little bit more comfortable actually. They're more versatile than you might expect. They're nice for white outfits or anything that has a little bit of pink or red on it on them, or green it could be, but I do like them for white outfits, especially with the long white skirt, for example, as you can see. And I've had these pink sandals for a while. I got them from a local boutique several years ago, and they're still going strong. I mean, I haven't worn them that much because I'm not really that much of a sandal person unless it's really hot outside. So I wear these sometimes with certain outfits that might have a little bit of pink on them, or maybe they're just white and I don't have any other thing to wear them with. These are good for that. These sandals I got more recently from GOTRENDIER, and I spoke about them in a haul last year, but so they're not really that recent actually, but they're just white sandals and they have a little bit of a platform. They're good for, again, white outfits. I bought them recently because I didn't really have any fully white shoes to wear with anything, any fully white outfits. So I decided that this would be good for that, especially for the summer, of course. I've always had a bit of an issue with sandals. I feel like they, I don't know, I feel like they're kind of not very protective, and that, you know, the streets are often like really dirty and stuff like that. So I haven't actually worn this outside yet, but, and also because, you know, it hasn't gotten that hot until the last couple days. So I hope I do get wear out of these. And lastly, these are my regular Rockport T-strap Mary Janes that I wear all the time. These are by far my most worn shoes of all time. I got them from my Facebook sale a while ago, and they're going strong. They've been going strong for a long time now. They do need some upkeep, but, you know, I love them. They're very comfortable, and you can pretty much wear them with anything, unless of course it's a little bit too hot to be wearing closed shoes like this, or if there's no black in an outfit, it's just fully white, or, you know, anything like that. But aside from that, or, you know, if it's too formal, of course. But anything other than that, I really like to wear these. So that's pretty much it for my capsule wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed this video and that maybe I gave you some ideas for a capsule wardrobe or something like that. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.